Unit 6 is all about properties and attributes of functions. Today we're going to focus on representations of functions. So, our single solitary goal for the day is to compare and create multiple representations of functions. We're going to start off with one. We've got an amusement park manager estimates his daily profits by multiplying the number of tickets sold by 20. We're asked to write an equation that depicts the profits P based on the number of, and I'm actually going to change that from days to tickets. So the number, oops, sorry, I scrolled too far. So from the number of tickets, which we're going to represent by n. We're asked to create a table and sketch a graph. So kind of starting off with this, I'm going to change x and y. I'm going to change x to our number of tickets, and then y we're going to change to our profits. So our number of tickets is going to tell us how much profit we're going to make. Now, if we sell 0 tickets, we're going to make $0. That just makes sense. If you sell 1 ticket, you're going to make $20. Now, hopefully we're not going to go up by ones because then we'd get up to 6 tickets, and it's you make it, whatever. We're not going to, that's too low. So I'm going to jump up to 10 tickets. So if he sells only 10 tickets, the profit he's going to make is $200. If he sells 15 tickets, he's going to make $300. I don't know, what if he sells 7,000 tickets in a day? He's going to make $140,000. Now, we can keep going. I can plug in other random numbers here. But one thing we got to pay attention to is our equation, the profits is going to be 20 times the number of tickets that were sold. If you want to use a slightly more sophisticated notation, it would be P of n equals 20 times n. Now, making a graph out of this, I'm going to start off at 0, 0. If we sell 0 tickets, we're going to make $0. Now, if I make every one of these tickets a tick mark, I'm just going to skip every other. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, looking at this, 1 goes up to 20. Now, 20 is not on this graph. I mean, there's probably 20 tick marks, but probably not 40 or 200 for that matter. So what I'm thinking is, let's go, every tick mark is going to represent 20. So I'm going to go every other, and I'm going to say 40, 80, 120. And we're just going to kind of plot some points. So at 1, we're at 20. At 2, we'll be at 40. At 3, we'll be at 60. And folks, this is going to be just a linear graph going up in that direction forever. Now, unlike some of the other graphs that we've done in the previous units, this graph only has a one-sided arrow because you're not going to go backwards. You're not going to be selling negative tickets. If you are, you probably don't have the best business model. So that's what kind of this graph would look like in general. Now, say we're talking about that same amusement park, and suppose ticket sales were pretty good on one day until there was a massive power outage that happened on Saturday and that was not repaired until Sunday. Sketch a possible graph to represent the situation. There's a lot of different ways you can represent this, but you might want to say the number of tickets sold. And then your horizontal axis, you could do times of the day. Maybe you just want to focus on Saturday and Sunday. I want to focus on days of the week. So this will be Monday, this will be Tuesday. Actually, I'm going to spread this out a little bit more. So maybe this is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, this is Thursday, this is Friday, this is Saturday, and this is Sunday. So I'm not going to write specific numbers on here, but Monday ticket sales were probably good. Tuesday is probably still decent. Wednesday is pretty good. Thursday is okay. Friday is probably going to start getting better because people start going to the amusement park for the weekend. But then there's a massive power outage and ticket sales plummet. But then they pick back up towards the end on Sunday, but then the work week happens again. And so then it's just kind of tapering off for the rest of the week. So that's a representation of what this graph might look like. Really, I don't have any specific numbers on here, but our graph just needs to tell the story of what we're doing. Now, for this next page, I would like you to take a moment, make your own example. And then when you're done making your own example, so say, for example, my hypothetical example is, ticket sales were terrible until Mr. Brasser showed up, and then everybody wanted to go there. And so, terrible. Brasser shows up, and then Brasser leaves. That's really boring. So, I want you to make a story, make a graph that tells that same story, and then I want you to share it with me. Oh, that's a great idea. I really like that. I really like the creativity. Ah, yes. Justin Bieber wouldn't attract other people as much as Mr. Brasser, that's for sure. Great example. Thank you for sharing. Okay,